Good morning, everyone that are here with us today. We would like to share with you a very good news with the objective of contributing to the acceleration of power transition, especially in such an important day as the day of decarbonization of COP27 that is carried out today in Egypt. We would like to greet the authorities with us today, the Ministry of Power in Chile, Diego Pardo, the Secretary of Energy of the Republic of Argentina, Flavia Rollón, that is here with us from the San Nicolás Central in AES Argentina, and the Undersecretary of Power, Santiago Gianotti, the VP of AES, Bernarda Santos, that is here with us today from Egypt in COP27, the CEO of AES Andes, Javier Deeb, that is here with us today in Santiago, and the CEO of AES, Martín Genesio. I would like to offer the floor to Javier Deeb that will tell us about his vision of power transition of AES Andes. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank the Minister of Energy, Mr. Pardo, the Undersecretary and the Secretary of Energy and Power that is here with us today from San Nicolás and Martín Genesio, and that are here with us today, as well as Bernarda Santos. We would like to make an important announcement today because from COP27 in Egypt, we are celebrating today Decarbonization Day. In Decarbonization Day, we need to point out that we're moving forward strongly in our strategy of integration. And the strategy that we have is to transform the future of power, accelerating the transition of the metric and combating climate change. And in our strategy, we have the closure of our coal centrals. And what is most important is to move forward in investment in renewable energy. And as an example, in 2022, we incorporate 700 megawatts of new renewable energy to the system in Chile and 800 megawatts that will start operating in 2023. And we are developing new innovation in terms of storage of power. And we are continuing with our strategy of continue developing and moving forward on the future of green hydrogen. And today we have the opportunity of presenting this new announcement and tell you about this important step forward that we're giving today and the future of energy. And for that, we would like to offer the floor to Bernarda Santos, Executive VP and CEO of AS Corporation from Egypt. He will tell us about the announcement. Thank you, Javier. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, depending on where you are today. I am very glad to greet you all from the pavilion of ODS7 in Egypt and have the presence of the Secretary of Power in Argentina, Ms. Flavia Rollón, and the Minister of Energy in Chile, Mr. Diego Pardo, and all other officials from government and members of the two countries to announce during the day of decarbonization, the day that is celebrated today in COP27. The purpose is to accelerate the future of energy altogether. That is why today, as a private sector, we praise the effort of these two countries by making a reality, once again, the exchange of power between Chile and Argentina. Given so, a step forward towards a power transition, sustainable, reliable, and affordable. This exchange will be carried out through a transmission line of 409 kilometers between substation Andes in Chile and Cobos in Argentina. That would allow to accelerate energy transition, replacing between 80 and 200 megawatts of generation with diesel during the day for Argentina and during the night for Chile. And that will reduce systemic costs, reduce shedding of renewable energy in the electric system in Chile. So this agreement that we are celebrating today is a live example of how, working together, we can foster growth of renewable energy in both countries, strengthening not only one of the fundamental enablers to accelerate energy transition as transmission, but proves that cooperation between neighboring countries and private sector can contribute to the energy transition in the region, searching for the reduction of emissions and dynamize its economies. 30 years ago in Argentina and over 20 years in Chile, AES has demonstrated full commitment with the power supply, safe, reliable, and affordable. Today, we have over 2,500 renewable megawatts in operation in both countries. And with our strategy of growth of renewable energy, we are accelerating an energy future which is more sustainable, more intelligent, with the development and deployment of innovative solutions to decarbonize our portfolio. The supply of power from our clients to all the sectors of the economies, communities, and markets. Precisely in these two countries, we were pioneers in incorporating electric batteries in the system. The installation of the first virtual reservoir in Chile. And today, we're exploring different projects as molten salts in Chile, which is about reconverting a carbon plant and an operation 100% free of emissions. The possibility of new eolic generation in Argentina. So among all, we have the resources, we have the technology, and above all, we have the will so as to carry out projects that would allow us to move forward towards a energy transition that is fair and responsible. On the side of AES, we will continue working together for an energy future that is more sustainable, developing solutions that are more intelligent for all the stakeholders in Chile and Argentina. I would like to thank once again Secretary Rollón, Minister Pardo, and our people from AES for allowing us to be an active part of the development of Chile and Argentina. I would like to ask you again, reiterating that I am convinced that if we work together, we can do everything possible of whatever we might think is impossible and reach a better future now and for the future generations. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you, Werner. And Javier, for your words. We would like to invite you to watch a video on the importance of this initiative. Ideas become stronger when created and executed together. Our goal is to have more sustainable countries. By working together, we know we will make it. Traveling this path has not been easy, but we're moving forward. We took a big step. Chile and Argentina announced the activation of the InterAndes Interconnection Line. We are accelerating the future of energy. What is this about? A 409 transmission line from substation Andes to substation Cobos. During the day, Chile will send solar power to Argentina, and overnight, Argentina will send natural gas power to Chile. Efficiency and stability, power integration, improve resilience in both systems, energy exchange between Chile and Argentina, a union that will pave the way towards a more sustainable world. And now, we would like to offer the floor to our authorities from Argentina, San Nicolás, Flavia Rollón, and Martín Genesio. Thank you very much. First of all, would like to thank Flavia, Santiago, that are here with us today, Minister Bordeaux, that is Santiago, Chile, Bernarda Santos in Egypt. This will be brief. I would like to thank you all for this work between both countries and allowing us, as Werner said, to become part of a sustainable solution, interconnection, power interconnection among both countries. Transition, energy transition, which is a reality in both worlds, in both countries, is not only the exchange of thermal energy and exchange it for renewable energy, but is to take advantage of the interconnection so as to give greater sustainability to the system. Both interconnections are present in both countries since the year 2000, and at the beginning, it was sent to send power from Argentina to Chile and then from Chile to Argentina. And today we are officially announcing a new agreement where we're bringing energy power from Chile during the daytime, during sun time, and during the nighttime, we will send power to Chile, achieving the maximum usage of this interconnection. This is a clear example of working together with an objective, a sustainable objective. Things get better. We started one way, we brought in others, and now we're reaching the greatest sustainability. Without further ado, I would like to offer the floor to David Rullón, and I would like to thank her for her presence here in San Nicolás. Thank you, Martín. Would like to thank the CEO of AES in Chile and also the minister in Chile. And I would like to thank Bernard and Santiago Gianotti, the Undersecretary of Power. It is a great pleasure for me to be here because this is part of the agenda that we're carrying forward as a country in terms of integration. And we are working with Bolivia, Brazil, and Uruguay, and specifically Chile. This is a clear example of the initiative of the private sector. It is a clear show of how we want to move forward, specifically with Chile. In Chile, we're working, and our ambassador is still working to deepen our relationship with Chile in terms of energy matters in gas and electric power. And even better, when this integration has such an example of the focus on sustainability and a component on renewable energy. Thank you so much. I would like to thank the company that has shown leadership in these actions, innovation, investment. Thank you for the initiative and the collaboration of the public sector. Would also like to thank the government of Chile that has enabled this initiative. Would also like to thank the company that has this present, Argentina and Chile, for their investment in generation. Thank you, Secretary Rollón and Martín. Now, the Minister of Power of Chile. It is a great pleasure to have you here with us. I'm leaving to Egypt in a couple of minutes, but for me, it was very important to be here. Such initiatives are a clear sample of how we can work together with a short-term view, with a long-term view. Chile has been implementing public policies fostering renewable energies, and those policies have been very successful. A week ago, we achieved that the accumulated of injected power by aeolic energy and sun energy was higher than coal, and we achieved that. Public policies face a challenge, and that is to keep sustainability that would allow us to give flexibility to the system so the system will operate in a safe manner. We are a bit behind on this. Today, we are shedding renewable energy in the north of Chile. We will have a thera of shed power. And the challenge of having flexibility in the system has, in the long run, the fostering storage, fostering the accumulation of power in other technology, as in the molten salts, as you're doing in Angamos. But in the short term, we need to mitigate the shedding problem. And the startup of this line is a great news because it's reducing up to 200 megas of shedding. And it allows us to show how, working together, we can face climate change, we can be creative in using alternatives, and have an internationalist perspective, because the struggle against climate change is a struggle that we need to give that all together as humanity, as mankind. And thank you, Kenner, for inviting us to participate in this initiative, and we hope we can meet in Egypt soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Minister. Finalizing the ceremony, on behalf of the governments of Chile and Argentina, as well as AES, we would like to thank each and every one of you for participating. We will all together move forward in the future of power to achieve a more sustainable world. Thank you very much and have a great day.